What are your current thoughts on MrBeast?
Well, how bad does it smell? It's disgusting. This is disgusting.
Has it changed since all the stuff since last time? Oh.
I think that he is dishonest. I think he's a liar and he runs a boys club.
Ever since his issues with Kriss Tyson started, MrBeast hasn't been able to escape the rumors and accusations that keep circulating about him. The things he thought he got away with are coming back to haunt him, and we are revealing them. MrBeast videos are large productions. With productions such as the ones MrBeast or Jimmy creates, it's rather easy to come to the conclusion that at the very least, some part of it is fake. Up until a few months ago, most were ignorant of this fact, despite the blatant blowing out of proportions, insane situation he has in practically every single one of his videos. Now that more and more things are being said about Jimmy, people have gone digging into his old videos, trying to find evidence that he at least somewhat manipulates the outcomes of his games. Unsurprisingly, they have found evidence multiple times over, in fact. Not only are we able to point out inconsistencies and blatant lies in his videos, but there have been multiple people who have come out and claimed that Jimmy had done them wrong, one of them being a very popular YouTuber. We are going to start with his video, I Built Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, which was a huge hit on his channel because of its unique premise. Inside of his feastable chocolate bars, he hid golden tickets, which anyone had the potential to find when they purchased one. But if this was actually true, we wouldn't be talking about it in this video. What are the chances that out of all the people who had bought these chocolate bars, one of the lucky people would be a couple which already made videos for YouTube and had a very reasonable amount of following at the time? If that hasn't convinced you, then perhaps this will.
Talk to Jimmy, Bella. What do you got to say to
Jimmy, thank you for picking us.
No, he didn't. It was random.
I know, but thank you.
Yes, you heard it right. She did accidentally confirm that they were chosen to be a part of this challenge. There was no game of chance here. Her husband did try to clear things up by saying that no, they were not chosen, but why would she even say that in the first place if it had been in no way true? It doesn't end here because this couple was not only chosen to compete, but they were also the ones who won the entire challenge in the end.
Congratulations, he is the seed. He just won this chocolate factory. We are officially stranded here for the next 7 days. That might have been the scariest thing I've ever.
In his video, 7 Days Stranded in a Cave, Jimmy and his crew filmed themselves as they spend 7 grueling days inside of an unforgiving environment. Or do they? It did not take long for even fans of MrBeast to uncover the blatant lie that was this whole video. The crew made it seem as though this was a horrible experience that had absolutely destroyed them, only for us to find out that this cave was filmed at a very popular tourist attraction in New Zealand, which even has a gift and coffee shop. The whole tour of this cave takes around 45 minutes. So how is it possible that they had spent 7 days inside when it only takes 45 minutes to tour? Well, it isn't. The video is full of special effects and planned out scenes. The same moment that you find out that this cave is practically a museum, it becomes clear just how ridiculous the video is. This cave comes with tour guides and pathways for tourists. It is even wheelchair friendly. Yes, this cave that Jimmy and his crew were fighting for their lives in is in fact wheelchair accessible. It is not hard to find videos of other people exploring the same areas the MrBeast team did, and they confirm it to be quite an enjoyable experience. This was not the only 7-day challenge that was clearly faked. In his video titled I Survived 7 Days in an Abandoned City, he takes his crew and a few other YouTubers to an abandoned town by helicopter, claiming there is no way out.
We just got dropped off in the middle of an abandoned city, and we're gonna spend the next 7 days here. And there goes our only way out.
This abandoned city turned out to be close to Dubrovnik, a Croatian city on the coast. Not only was this city not abandoned, but it was usually filled with people visiting, as is clear by the Google Maps images that pop up when the location is searched. It was also revealed that the city has been blocked off to visitors for the duration of the filming of this video. Why would they block off a city that no one visits anyway? Perhaps they actually had a reason to. Another thing that was lied about in this video is the duration of the challenge. Apparently, because of the illness of one of the crew members, this challenge had been chopped into smaller pieces which were then filmed over a longer duration. Was there anything in this video that wasn't faked? When MrBeast was confronted with all these blatant lies, he made up the world's saddest excuse. Well, it is sort of hard to even call it an excuse. He stated in a tweet that he had never claimed that the city wasn't approachable by car. He had just thought the helicopter was cooler. If you remember from earlier, he clearly did say that the helicopter was their only way out. His only excuse was also a lie. Does it ever end? That was not a real question, as there is no clear end in sight right now. It is just a lie upon a lie. And the worst thing is that Jimmy is doing absolutely nothing about it. He is hoping that all these accusations will go away silently without him having to put any effort in. But I can hardly believe that this is how this whole fiasco is going to go down. These allegations of him faking his videos do prove him to be a worse person than most people believed him to be. But that is nothing when compared to the multitude of other allegations that surround the man. If we were to look at Kriss Tyson, it becomes clear what type of person Jimmy is. He protects people who hurt others, and that is unacceptable, especially when they make themselves out to be some sort of loving philanthropist. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The YouTuber who had tried to reveal his deceptions was Rosanna Pansino, a baking YouTuber who has a very loyal following ever since she started her channel. She is loved because of her humor and bubbly personality, but that does not mean she can't raise her voice when needed. Interestingly, after she had been let down by Jimmy in this video, Rosanna became an enthusiastic hater of the man. She exposes him whenever she can, and maybe one day she will be respected for her efforts, which might be one of the reasons he is brought down. Rosanna participated in a MrBeast challenge in which the main goal was to hide before someone found you. Many other YouTubers participated, making this a nice get-together for people on the platform.
I'm gonna go that way, you go that way. Okay.
I have the perfect hiding place.
She hid in a small cupboard for hours on end, making it difficult for even the crew members to find her. Her efforts paid off as she placed third in the challenge overall. You can imagine her shock when she watched the video only to find out she had not placed at all in the edited version. The winner had stayed the same, but the other two places had been swapped for two other YouTubers, Logan Paul and Larry. Rosanna is not usually the type of person who gets involved in drama and scandal, but her fury got the best of her, leading her to post about her experience with MrBeast.
As someone who has done 3 of these Beast collabs and had him try to do business with me twice off of YouTube, let me tell you, it's a complete waste of time.
This took place all the way back in December of 2021, before the majority of the allegations had come out, making this one of the first instances of Jimmy being exposed as a fraud. There have been countless former employees and former players who have come out to announce that these videos are pretty much entirely fake. So much evidence supports this claim, and if we were to cover every single instance of him lying, we might never finish. Is the end approaching for MrBeast? We can only speculate that things are not looking too good for Jimmy right now, but there is no one who can say for sure that he will pay for all the lies and deceit. If you have anything you would like to add to today's topic, make sure to leave it in the comments down below.